Hi,
Pastor Motan, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you for agreeing to do this interview with me.
I'm happy to do that.
So today we're going to talk about cultural exchange. That's what we're studying for listening and speaking. Let me ask you some questions, sir.
Okay.
So where are you from?
I'm from India.
Okay. Any particular part?
A state called Nagaland.
A state called
Yeah,
Nagaland.
it's up in the northeast part of India.
Excellent. And how long have you lived in Thailand?
This year, a little more than 7 years. I think like 7 years, few months. I'd say.
Okay. And why did you decide to come here?
Well,
7 years ago.
I would say that it was not on my list that one day I would come to Thailand.
Oh,
But then I consider it as God's plan. Yeah,
did he tell you personally?
Not exactly,
Okay,
but it comes
it came
that
to you.
way. So I was about to graduate from my seminary,
Mhm.
and my plan was to take a break for a year and go for the further study. But then when I was just about to graduate, like 2 months,
Mhm.
there was a call
Mhm.
came to me, and the proposal was like, "Would you like to come here
Uh-huh.
to work?"
Did you already
As a
have
missionary.
other Indian co-workers here in Thailand?
Yes, there was one.
Okay.
To be specific, she was Nagas.
Okay,
So she was
same-
teaching at a school. So
Okay.
yeah, she knows the church.
And was she a pastor as well?
No, she was a teacher, but
She's a
missionary teacher.
Okay, at a Christian school.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And they said, "Hey, do you want to come be a pastor here in
Yes.
Bangkok?"
She mentioned that if I am willing to come and serve here as a missionary at one of the church.
Can you tell me, how did Thai people perceive or interact with you as a foreigner or visitor? Did you face any stereotypes, any prejudice when you were here?
Well, I would begin with that I would always say that identity crisis. In a sense, like when I introduce myself to Thai as I'm from India, no one would believe.
Sure. Yeah,
They would be like, huh?
yeah. I mean, to me, you kind of look Thai.
Yeah,
you know?
so my introductions to our Thai friends always consume a lot of time
Okay.
because I have to I have to introduce my name, and there will be more questions coming up.
Uh-huh.
So I have to explain where I am from, why I look different from
The other
other
Indian
people. So
Okay. Did you find, what was the impression that Thai people had of Indian people? Was it always positive? Was it sometimes negative?
well, I remember one thing. The quotations that they mentioned was, there is a saying that if you meet Indian and snake on your way, first hit the Indian, not the snake.
First hit the Indian because the snake is less dangerous than the Indian?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I think Indian and Thai has had a long connections or friendships, or I don't know, for so
Okay.
long. So I think like they know each other good enough.
Okay. So it doesn't sound like you really faced any sort of prejudice. Am I wrong?
I would say that not much, but I think sometime in workplace, because for Thais, I'm never a foreigner by my looks,
Okay.
so I'm always considered one, which is good as one
Yeah,
of
so
them.
that's kind of a lucky thing,
Yeah,
right?
and but then on the other hand, is like they have the different how do we call it, understanding, or like the perspective of foreigners. So white people are the foreigners, like Farang.
Sure.
Yeah, and for look alike the Asians or Southeast Asians. We are more like we were named like they're Indians or Philippines or Koreans or Japanese. Yeah. So
Are you not foreign?
we are not in that category.
What are you? If I'm Falang, what are you?
I don't know. I'm Indian.
You're just Indian.
I'm Indian.
They just call you Kon India.
Kun India, Kun Kek. But never to me. Never to me. Never to
Okay. So you've never had people be rude to you about your...
No.
That's awesome. What advice would you give to someone who is planning to visit or live in this country? Do you have any tips or recommendations for Thai culture?
Yes, for sure. Firstly, I want to tell our friends who is planning to visit or work in Thailand, that is, we need to get rid of all this information about Thailand that we see online.
Okay.
You know, people perceive Thailand as a country where you find all the entertainment, which is not wrong. But on the other hand, Thailand is also a country that is beautiful. You will find like one of the best hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to get rid of all the information that we are getting from the internet. I mean, there is a good information coming up, but we need to see the genuine informations that are coming. And then secondly,
Can you be a bit more specific? That sounded kind of vague.
many people believe Thailand as a place where you can enjoy drinking,
Okay.
ladies,
Sinful behavior.
yes, and then they always carry the information that or experience that they have when they go to Pattaya or
Sure.
Phuket
Okay. Yeah.
or so it all like really convey only one side message to the people who want to visit.
So how could that go wrong for someone who was moving here?
Some might think that okay, Thailand is not a right place for me to move here because
Okay.
it's all like
Sure.
This.
Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah.
It's all nightlife.
yes,
It's all
yes,
pleasure island.
yes,
But it's not like that at all.
yes.
Okay.
So that's one thing that I want to. That's one of first.
Sorry.
Number two is I think it's always important that whenever we travel to some country that we know basic about their culture,
Mm-hmm.
their traditions.
Okay.
So we get to know somehow the basic about Thai. And Thai, what I have seen from Thai is when you know something about them, like example, like when you meet at the airport and you are totally foreigners and
Yeah.
you sort of like, oh, Sawadee Krap.
Mm-hmm.
You're just trying to speak in Thai with them, and they feel it like, okay, this is close to us.
Okay.
But
Show of respect.
yeah, but when we try to like, okay, I'm a foreigner, so I will do whatever I want. So
Yeah.
they cannot really. But Thai doesn't have a confrontation attitudes in them. They don't have a confrontation, confronting characters in them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they will not just like, why you're doing that? You know, they will not just chum up to that. But they will be like, when you speak like, oh, sorry, krap, and they're like, oh, I can
Absolutely.
connect. They can connect with that.
Do you think that's the same in all countries? I mean, every country probably wants you to show some respect to their language and their culture. Their
That's true.
norms.
That's true. I think,
But Thai people are less confrontational, so they won't let you know.
yeah.
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 Put a nice face on it.
There are certain things like Thai people love to queue, not love to queue, but they respect. They don't rush in. For example, you go to the train, BTS train.
Yeah.
Everybody stand in queue. Nobody rush in. You go to the MRT. Everybody's in queue, and like they go according to that, which in many countries like we don't see that. And another thing
Okay.
is
I disagree, but I'll go with you.
okay. And another thing is using your feet
Oh yeah.
to point something or move something. This is very impolite. So
This is very impolite.
very impolite.
I did kick your wife's foot earlier with my foot, and it
Say
was
sorry then.
It was. I know, I apologized already. Excuse me about. I apologize to you as well. Excuse me. Okay. Very interesting. What do you think about in 7-Eleven? The queuing could be a little bit better in 7-Eleven, no?
That's very good.
Just a
Yes,
thought.
yes, in 7-Eleven, yes. But
I'm into queuing. I'm a big queuer. I take it seriously. British people are big at queuing. One last question. Do you think you could stay here forever and be happy living as part of the Thai society?
future that I don't know, but as of now, yes, it's comfortable, and I think uh, it's a good place to live. So
Do you feel
yes,
accepted?
yes,
Excellent.
yes.
Thank you very much for talking to me today.
It's my pleasure.